Abolition is love. Today is August 10th, Prisoners' Justice Day. We are getting ready for the rally, painting signs and working on banners. I'm learning about abolition. Papa says abolition is love. It's a way of dreaming about the future and making sure that we all get to be free. Daddy says abolition means getting rid of prisons and police and systems that hurt our people, like racism and ableism. They both say that abolition is how we're going to get free and what we will do together when we are free. Abolition is like planting a bunch of seeds and watering them to make sure they grow. Abolition means love and care and taking care of each other even when we make mistakes. I'm helping Papa make an accessible park in our community. Making safe spaces for us all to gather is part of abolition. He says that when we make sure we are all planned for, we are all anticipated. This is abolition. Sometimes abolition means learning to work through conflict. My auntie Jessica came to visit and brought my annoying cousin Curtis with her. We got into a big fight when he spilled my prized collection of rainbow loom bracelets all over the floor. Auntie Jessica came and told us we need to solve our conflict together with love. She asked if what happened was a big problem or a little problem. We had to sit down together at the craft table and draw a chart of our problems. Big problems were big bars colored in red and were big things that were hard or scary or dangerous. We drew different sized problems from big down to teeny tiny. Okay, now, was knocking over the bracelets the biggest problem ever? It was a medium-sized problem, or a little-sized problem. From the other room, Papa chimed in. I know. Shush, Auntie Jessica said, waiting for us to think about it ourselves. Maybe a medium problem because I really like those bracelets, but maybe a little problem because none of them were hurt, I offered. Under his breath, Curtis says, seems like a tiny problem to me. We both smiled. Auntie Jessica smiled too. Auntie Jessica helped us make a plan to share our toys and the living room. Feeling heard and having our needs met is abolition, and abolition is love. On Sunday, my daddy took me to visit Uncle Mark at the jail. We had to take 3 buses, and I packed some drawings in my backpack to show him. When we got there, we had to be sniffed down by a scary dog. I love seeing Uncle Mark, but I hate going to the jail. Daddy says in the future, we won't ever have to visit anyone in prison because we will all be free. He says we will respond to conflict, crisis, and harm in better ways. There will be no prisons in the future, Daddy says. Sometimes abolition looks like sharing. My friend Miata's mom lost her job, and they might lose their home too. We are working together as a community to keep rent paid and to keep them housed until she can find more work. Maita's mom says this is part of abolition too, making sure that we all make it. At Freedom School, we are learning about Black August, which was started by prisoners and is a time to learn about Black justice and liberation in history. My teacher says this is abolition, carrying on the traditions of prisoners and making sure that we each one teach one. The Black Panthers had the idea that when you know something, you have a responsibility to pass that knowledge along, to keep it going. I get to hold my own candle at the Prisoners' Justice Day this year. Papa and Daddy say I'm old enough. Tonight, we will read the names of people who have been hurt by prisons, and we promise to meet every year until all prisoners are free. In the meantime, we will work together to water the seeds of abolition. We plant gardens and build community centers. We create housing and programs that support communities. And we can turn to each other when problems happen and work through them together. We will help each other to get free along the way to abolition, because abolition is love. In the future, we will all be free. The end.